Hey, it's Carl Kwan here. Okay, so in this video, I want to talk about the top three things, the top worst three things that could happen during your presentation and how to save your presentation, basically. And I'm going to start from number 3 and go down to number 1. Okay, so the third worst thing that could happen during your presentation is that your audience is bored or they are falling asleep. So what you can do to fix that is to make sure that right at the very beginning that you're engaging your audience. Make sure that your topic is relevant to them, that you're doing things and talking about things that your audience will care about. You can also do things such as interrupting the presentation. So as you're talking for a few minutes, do something that's different. Either engage the audience in a question, maybe show a video, show some pictures, or just do something interactive with them so that they're on their toes. And this is really critically important. Never turn down or turn off the lights when you're giving a presentation. I know that some places they'll ask you to turn down the lights or whatever. Don't do it. Because if you turn down the lights, if it's like me, that's an invitation to take a nap. Okay, now the second worst thing that can happen during your presentation is that your presentation slides on the computer or the projector, whatever, suddenly they disappear or they don't work. Somehow something messes up with the actual presentation slides themselves, which can be really distracting and can totally throw you off. So what you can do to prevent this kind of problem, or if it does happen, what you can do is to, number 1, make sure you can bring your own, if you can, bring your own computer, bring your own laptop or tablet or whatever to play the presentation so that you have full control over what is going on. Also, make sure that you don't ask someone else to change the slides for you, because that is a recipe for disaster. Because they often will mess up the timing, all right? Even if they've practiced it, a lot of times they'll mess it up. It's better if you do it yourself. The other thing to do is to prepare some kind of a backup. Maybe you have a PDF file that you've already printed off or something like that, so you can hand that out to your audience if your presentation slides get messed up. Or even better, just do it without the slides and really demonstrate to the audience that you know what you're talking about. All right, and the top worst thing that can happen during your presentation is, of course, forgetting what you're going to say. Now, this has not happened to just you, it's happened to pretty much anybody that has ever given a presentation. They will sit there and think, oh no, I forgot what I have to say. So the number 1 thing to do is to stay calm. Do not let the audience know that you have forgotten what you're supposed to say, because they have no idea what was supposed to be said. They don't know exactly what your presentation was going to be. You didn't write it all out and give it to them beforehand. At least I hope you didn't. But in any case, they're not likely to know what you were going to do. So don't tell them, I forgot. Just carry on like it was normal, like you're just carrying on with your presentation as normal. The other thing to do is you can also set up these kind of like signposts, they call them, which are reminders during your presentation. Some people use those within, say, their presentation slides or when they're talking about their topics. One thing you can try is to create an acronym for the topics that you're going to talk about, your content in your presentation. If you have an acronym that is memorable, you can share that with the audience. It'll also keep you on track to remember things, and then also that makes your presentation so much more memorable. So this is especially helpful for class presentations, because then your teacher, whoever, will think, whoa, this person really gave a lot of thought to their presentation. All right, so those are the top 3 worst things that could happen during your presentation and how to overcome them. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave those in the comments section below. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks, talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. So in this video, I want to give you 3 tips for a killer class presentation. So if you're in school, you likely have to give a presentation.